1833, John Taylor laid out the plans for what would today be called the village of Brush Valley. In 1835, Brush Valley Township was formed from Wheatfield Township. Brush Valley, or Mechanicsburg as it was called at the time, was the principal village of the township. The village was called Mechanicsburg because it was a place for mechanics and business owners of all kinds. Some of these current businesses include Brush Valley Tire and Winona's Hair Salon. The main employment of the village of Brush Valley was farming grain and livestock. Coal, iron, and lime were also found here in abundance. Although the plans for the town were not laid out until 1833, some of the first settlers in the village were James Williams, who came in 1780, and James McDonald, who came in 1790. In 1857, Simeon Truby built the third house in Mechanicsburg and the first store. This house was an apartment building and is today vacant. Next to this house, Truby built his mansion, which would later become the Mack Maternity Hospital. Today, the Truby Mansion is serving as a residence. One of the interesting things about this mansion is that still sitting in front of it is an original hitching post from when the mansion was first built. The belief that a railroad would be built through the Blacklick Creek Valley led to the building of the Buena Vista Furnace in 1847. This furnace, which was in operation between 1847 and 1856, currently sits along the Ghost Town Trail. While it was operating, it employed 61 men and 30 mules. This furnace is one of many furnaces that operated along Blacklick Creek, but it is the only one that lies in Brush Valley Township. Another landmark that lies along the Ghost Town Trail in Brush Valley Township is the Heshburn Bridge. This bridge connected the town of Claghorn to Mines. After the town of Claghorn was abandoned, a new bridge was built in 1917 across Blacklick and Brush Creek. When the Civil War came along, the men in Brush Valley from the Brush Valley Rifle Company, under the lead of Captain Harry White. This company joined the 148th Regiment of the Pennsylvania Infantry. This regiment fought at the Battle of Chancellorsville, Gettysburg, Spotsylvania, Cold Harbor, and Petersburg. Many of these Civil War veterans were laid to rest at Fry Cemetery and Brush Valley Cemetery. Fry Cemetery is one of the oldest cemeteries in Brush Valley and has gravestones dating back to the 1790s. Brush Valley Cemetery is the newer and bigger cemetery in the town. The Brush Valley Cemetery is located near the United Methodist Church, one of the two churches in the town. The United Methodist Church was built between 1859 and 1860, with the parsonage being built the following year. Both the church and the parsonage are around and operational today. The United Methodist Church was home to one of the oldest and most beloved traditions that Brush Valley has.
Concerned our church, the big activity was apple butter making, and I don't remember when it started. I'm sure it was before my time, but the women would come together and actually a number of men during the first day of apple butter making, they would have to peel the apples and cut out the bad spots, what they call schnitting. That's a German word. And what it means is the apples were cut into slices and they put them in a bushel basket, and then the next day they would begin
Another beloved tradition of the people of Brush Valley is the Fire Hall Chicken. This is another tradition that no one knows exactly how or when it started, but the firemen of the Brush Valley Fire Hall will cook chicken at the county fairs, and every so often now the Fire Hall will cook it for other people of Brush Valley. This chicken is what makes Brush Valley famous. None of this history would be known without the Mack family. Not only did the Mack family donate the land to build the Fire Hall and the Brush Valley Park, but they also preserved the history of Brush Valley and made it able for people to access it.